Today is Monday, March 1st. This 2021 is really moving along. So today is March 1st, and I just got a couple of things because it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. So for the last couple of weeks, I have been advocating for all of us to be involved in advocacy with our elected officials. So when there's a bill that comes up that we support, I've been asking that we call our elected officials and encourage them. When there's a bill that we hate, I've been asking that we call and we let our elected officials know that we hate said bills. And it seems like a futile exercise. It seems like it's this little, what if I just call, what happens? Well, I think we saw advocacy at work this weekend, in particular with House Bill 2273. That's the one that says it's illegal to put any identifying information about a police officer on social media. It's written a whole lot better than that, but that's basically what it is. And some folks were really upset with how Representative Cruz and Representative Lowe voted on the first pass of that bill. And there was all of this putting their faces on Facebook, and they voted wrong, and what are we going to do about them? And last week, I strongly asked, please, before we just condemn them and confront them, call their office and let them know. What I didn't know is around the same time that was going on, that Lowe and Cruz had both been receiving feedback from constituents and had actually taken action. Both of them listened and responded, and Representative Lowe took it one step further in that he recommended changing the language of the bill so that it wasn't just illegal to put information out for law enforcement officers, but it's illegal to do that for any citizen. So that's an improvement to the bill, and that is directly a response to folks calling their offices and expressing their concern. And so as I go about asking you to advocate for certain bills, I want you to know that it does matter. It does have an effect. And here's a very specific example of how it worked here. And that was a bill that we talked about. So thank you, Representative Cruz. Thank you, Representative Lowe, for being so quickly responsive. Now, let's talk about another bill, because we've already beat 2273 up and we have responses. And I feel confident in having communication with Rep. Lowe that they get where we are with that bill. So I want to talk about two bills today. One that, because today is common sense gun laws advocacy day. I say reasonable, common sense gun laws advocacy day. And so Moms Demand Action and Everytown USA are making calls all over the nation, and particularly in Oklahoma, about some of the gun sense laws that we're trying to pass. Some good, some a little crazy. So I want to talk about one that's I think is a little crazy. So Senate Bill 733, put up by Nathan Dahm from Senate District 33. So this is the Let's Have Guns on Campus bill. Why? Why do we need guns on campus? Again, that's a school shooting. If we can avoid it, why shouldn't we avoid guns on campus? So please call your senator, your House rep, and ask them to vote no on the guns on campus bill, which is Senate Bill 733, because it's crazy town. We don't need guns on campus. We don't. And I take it a little personally. My niece was caught up in an active shooter event while in college on campus, and it scared me to death. And all I kept thinking is why? And folks got shot, folks got hurt. Can't think of a good reason for there to be guns on campus. Now, one bill that, since we can stay positive, that I do support is House Bill 2915. This is put up by Representative Goodwin, and it's the prohibiting chokeholds by law enforcement. So, good bill, House Bill 2915, bad bill, Senate Bill 733. So now you have something to call your representatives about and let them know that you are paying attention and that you do support them, and remind them that they do work for us. All righty. Good bill, HB 2915, bad bill, SB 733. So right before I jumped on, I was talking to somebody about vaccines. If you're having trouble signing up for a vaccine, or you don't know what phase you're in and all that kind of good stuff, there is tons of information out there, but it is kind of a labyrinth to get around. And there was a guy in Norman who created this app that's vaccine-alerts.com that will send you open vaccines. And I've seen the text. I'm fortunate enough to already had my first shot, and I'm scheduled for my second, so I don't have to mess with that anymore. But I've seen the text, and it says there are 40 shots at this place and 10 shots at this place, and you just have to be ready to go sign up and get your shot. And I am encouraging everyone. I'm not a medical professional, but I'm following the science that I can see on TV. I'm encouraging everyone to get your vaccine. The quicker we get to herd immunity, the quicker we get to opening up and being able to go places, and also opening up our economy. But why is this personal to me? Is I'm sure some of you have heard this. The COVID vaccine has reduced the life expectancy for Americans by a full year. We lost a year because of the vaccine. Now, if you happen to be African American like me, it's reduced the life expectancy for African Americans by 3 years. 3 years. That's depressing. That's depressing. It's sad, and it's something that we need to get over. And so for the folks who are afraid to take the shot, I encourage you to talk to your physician and get the information that you need to get comfortable. As African Americans, we cannot stand to lose another 3 years. I live in Tulsa. If you live, what is it, north of Admiral, you have 11 years shorter life expectancy just because of where you live. And then to add COVID. So that means that a person who lives in North Tulsa in 2021 has a life expectancy of 14 years shorter than a non-African American person. We need to be looking for all the things that we can do to lengthen our life expectancy, or at least not shorten our life expectancy. So get your vaccine, 3 years, get your vaccine so that you can, live your life. All righty. Speaking of live your life, the healthcare open enrollment is still open through May 15th. If you haven't checked, please go out. If you still need health coverage, please go out to the healthcare.gov, sign up for insurance. It's open through May 15th. Don't wait till the last minute. Speaking of waiting till the last minute, there are elections all over the state tomorrow, Tuesday, March 2nd. The virus, not the vaccine, and I didn't say the vaccine, but the virus, not the vaccine, has reduced our life expectancy, not the vaccine. I'm not real sure what that's about, but yeah. Tomorrow there's election in most of the state municipal elections. So go out to the state election board voter portal if you're not sure if you have an election, and if you do have an election, please engage. Let your voice be heard. The next big election is on April 6th. More school boards, more municipalities, and our special election for State Senate District 22. Our candidate in that race is Molly Uten. That district is parts of Edmond, parts of Oklahoma County, parts of Oklahoma City, and then parts of Yukon, Canadian County. So we need one more Democratic senator in the state Senate. So please, if you can help Molly Uten, please reach out and find out if she needs help driving her around for door knocking, putting out signs, phone banking, postcards. She needs all the help that she can get. We need to make sure we add one more Democrat to our state legislature. Let's see. Last date for the day is April 17th. Please save the date. That is the next scheduled campaign academy. That's education put on by the party that helps future candidates, future consultants, and super volunteers. April 17th. Please mark your calendar. As soon as we have everything pinned down, it'll be on the website. So today is Monday, and if it's Monday, it's the Hamilton Report. Tonight, Scott will be joined by Adam Saltani of CARE, which is the Council on American Islamic Relations, tonight at 7 p.m. on the Hamilton Report. Please check us out on our Facebook page or YouTube page. Both are OK Democrats. Join Scott and Adam as they talk about the state of Islamic affairs in Oklahoma currently. All righty, so that's all I got for you. So I'll see you tomorrow at 4:15. You guys have a great one.